This is real life. It's not TV. Penny and Sophia from No Matter Facts.
Hi.
More regular videos.
Yay.
Like we promised.
Yeah.
As I mentioned in that really long 25-minute update video that we did that none of you have probably watched, we have to move this. Where do we have to move it, Sophia?
To our new home.
To our house. And it's full of my tools. So there's a lot of steps in moving this because there's no oil in the back diff. The front diff's leaking oil. There's no windows in the car and it's full of junk. So step one today, we're just going to pull the junk out and hopefully within this video we'll get a little bit more happening, but right now it's just Operation Pull Junk. Get your junk out.
I'm out of breath. It's been quite the morning. We yesterday cleared out the Land Cruiser to organize into boxes so that we could tow the Land Cruiser next week. I think it's going to be to the new house. And so today we're getting all the things that we organized into the boxes and plus some other stuff like trail trailers, bumpers, and our spare tire and stuff. And we are going to take them to storage today. Okay, that's it. That's the update. And we'll bring you more updates later. Bye. Okay, so we got everything into storage. We did it. So now we gotta go to our house and remove some roots from the trees. Maybe today, maybe not. We don't know.
I'm hungry.
We're hungry. It was cockroach. Ugh. Gross. All right, so we made it to the house and we brought our friend T-Bone. Say hi, T-Bone. He's gonna help us.
Guy on your YouTube video.
It go viral. I was saying that I brought my friend T-Bone to help us get the roots of the trees out of the ground. We got a shovel, a pickaxe, and some chainsaws, and hopefully we will get it this time.
How's my angle? Does that look good? Okay, new day, new challenge. This today is something that I've been putting off for a while because I just don't want to go back under the car and get dirty again. A few months back we replaced the brakes. You can check out the video, I will link it for you up above. And in true us form, we were trying to save some money and cut corners, I guess. And we just did the brakes and rotors and a few of the little bits that we needed to do. And we didn't just replace everything and do all the maintenance while we were doing it. And what has happened, Sophia?
What happened is when we put our brakes together and when everything was done, our diff seals were leaking.
And what happens with that is that basically all of the things that I took apart to replace the rotors, which is actually quite deep on the front diff, has to be taken off again to be able to do the seals. And this time we're not going to make the same mistake again, and we have a full front knuckle rebuild kit for both the right and the left, even though it's only the driver's side that's actually leaking. It probably was leaking the whole time and I just didn't notice. I think I thought it was brake fluid. So, and it's not, it's diff oil.
Classic.
Yeah, so us paying the price for our past mistakes today. So in order to move this car, we really don't want to move it with that front diff leaking like a sieve. because as Sophia quite rightly pointed out to me the other day, we need to get these cars into full drive to even get them out the back. So we don't want to engage that front diff in case it has no oil in it. We haven't tried to undo the taps on the front diff at all, so they could be stuck. There's a lot of challenges that we're potentially facing today, but we're going to try and get it done. The reason we're in the car right now is because we just went and got an oil drain pan, because I keep using Sophia's mum's clothes washing buckets as our oil drains, and we really need to stop doing that because she's going to kill us. And so I also never have had a brass hammer to lightly tap on things to get out like the cone washers and other little things that we don't want to damage. So we just figured that like we need to get this done as quickly as possible, so it's about time we go to the shops and get ourselves the tools that we need to do the job. I mean, that's how are you feeling about today's adventures?
So Ben hates it when I tell people this, but it's like, of course this happened. Of course we missed something this huge and now we have to go back and do it. So I'm on mission, like, let's just get it done and get it over with, because I really want to move our car sooner rather than later. But Ben, I think, is frustrated.
Oh, I'm procrastinating hard. It's
Yeah.
not frustrating, it's just that I don't want to I'm like overworking underneath the car. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to sit on the floor anymore. I'm over it. I'm ready to paint the car and make it look pretty. It's time. First things first, we haven't started our car in 2 weeks. I don't remember the last time we filled our gas tank. So we're going to test it out and see if our car still turns on, I guess. Here's Ben.
So we've always had this one. We bought it for the Ford Escape. And somehow, Sophia and I lost this like extension nozzle thing that goes on this, and this will not fit into the car, which is super frustrating. We were actually having to like hand pump gas in the last time we filled it up. We didn't fill it up, but like last time we topped it up. So we bought ourselves another one. This one came from Front Runner, but it's actually the same brand as the old one that we used to have. It's like a Wavian or whatever, which I'm guessing that's just the brand that everyone has. So this one has a different nozzle on it. The extender goes all the way through. So I'm hoping that this sort of style will actually fill it up without having to have some sort of extension on it. Anyway, let's give it a go. And it's really tight. And I've already got gas on me. Great.
Woo. That was really loud. It works. It turned on?
Yeah, easy. Okay, the first part of this job, I'm draining the diff. So the way you do this is you open up the filler port first, because if you can't refill the diff, then there's no point in emptying it. So luckily we managed to get the filler port off. And once we got that off, I opened up the drain, and it's draining into our new drain container right here. That's gross, babe.
Gross.
That shouldn't look like that, honestly.
Really?
It should look like this, how clear it is now. All that dirty green shit in there shouldn't be there.
Smells.
A lot. Diff oil's the worst thing. And basically that means that we can start, because once we can get the oil out, it means it's not going to pour out all over us once we start taking these diffs apart and take the axles out. Even saying the words taking the axles out is not making me feel good, because that to me is very scary, but here we go. Anyway, let's go.
smells so bad.
It's bad. Okay, and then like there's shit in here like crazy.
So what do you do now?
I don't know how to get the top one off actually.
Maybe now that that's like loose. No?
I don't know what happens next, but like let's get your side to this level.
Okay, cool, let's do it. Another rookie mistake moment. We put all the brakes, tighten them up, and now we have to disconnect the brakes.
Bleed them again.
And bleed them again, just to get this thing apart.
It's like a big job.
Gosh, we really dig ourselves into holes sometimes. Ben's so dirty.
I'm over it.
You can do it.
This is happening today, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this tomorrow.
We are going to work through the night, and then I'm gonna award Ben with some pizza. Right on top of this box.
Into the seals that we just created.
Love it.
Damn.
Beautiful.
How do I get even in there to get that out?
Beautiful.
Well, we've got extra seals, I guess.
The seals aren't that expensive, luckily.
Like, how do they turn? Get it out.
He does it like up and down motions or something until he sees that it lined up, I think. There we go. Right?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
That's what she said.
We did it. That was much faster than the other side.
Because I had half an idea what I was doing this time.
There we go. See how it works? Just a little update here. We have gone this far. I don't know what that means. I gotta clean this yucky baby up and then start putting things together. Look at this. We are praying that it doesn't rain, but we never know with Miami. This is the rebuild kit. There's the instructions, but sort of not, because there's more tools than instructions. Here's Ben.
All right. We got rained out yesterday in the middle of rebuilding the front axle knuckles on the Land Cruiser, and we got it down to this point. So we're just cleaning up the knuckles. We're doing a bit of research this morning because we actually bought two kits when it came to the rebuild kit. So we bought one rebuild kit from Low Range Off-Road, which looks pretty good and gets really good reviews. But we also bought their backing plate eliminator, and we're not sure whether that actually fits this car. It says it fits up to like an 85. And I don't know why that would be any different. I'm going to guess it's the way that the brake lines are out and stuff like that. So I don't know which one we're going to put in because we actually have two backing plate eliminators, but either way, I guess that means we're going to remove our backing plate. Anyway, it doesn't have any forecast for rain today, so I'm hoping that doesn't change. And I'm going to try and knock this out because we have to get this done early this week so we can move on to other things so we can get this car moving on the weekend. Yeah, that's the end of this bit, and I'll try and keep you updated. It's a little bit hard because we're trying to just get it done, and it's like gross and I get sweaty and I don't want to really touch the camera. So I know that's an excuse, but I'll try and give you guys a little updates through the day.
Some days we get a lot done, but most of the days we don't get a lot done, and it's because we run into little problems like this one. So Ben is supposed to get this little ring, and in the end, the ring is connected to like a little, I don't know what it's called, but you know, there's just a part inside, and mechanics have all the right tools for these things, but we don't. So this is what usually takes us like hours to do, and we get like only this out for the day, and it really keeps us from filming more things. So this is what Ben's doing right now. Good news, we were able to take that little part that was over here that we were trying to hit out under this. We were able to take it out, replace it, and now we're rebuilding again. It looks pretty nice. Hopefully we're doing it right. Day 2 over. I am super burned. I don't know if you can see how burnt I am. It's so hot out here. This is how far we've come. We still need to get the axle in there, I think it's called. Might be wrong, but we've pretty much torqued all these pieces in. It needs to better weight rating, and we're gonna try to come out here tomorrow. Fingers crossed work doesn't get in the way. That's it, over and out, day 2. God damn, you're in the way.
What?
Just trying to get this.
I know, it's hard. Like, I don't even know what day it is. So,
Day 3.
not sure where my last update was on this. I've completely lost track because we've just been racing to try and get this done. Let me stand in the shade here. We've had some wins. So over there we have pretty much the whole hub and everything back together again. I just need to come up with a solution for routing the brake lines now that we've done the dust shield delete. On the other side, you have your hub and brake specialist Sophia over here, who's now pretty much could pretty much put a whole front axle of a Land Cruiser together by herself. She's cleaning up the left-hand drive shaft, and we are gonna have to get this knocked out in the next couple of hours because it's Wednesday and we started this on Sunday,
And it's gonna rain.
And we only have a little bit of time before it starts raining. So yeah, we just have to get this done. And
then brakes on the Tacoma.
And then we have to do the brakes on the Tacoma, but you should have already seen that video by the time this one comes out. So I will update you again, hopefully, but I'm pretty much like ultimate outdoor star right now. Like, I sweat so much, it's basically a workout, so I've just given in and I'm wearing workout clothes. Okay, cool.
Too greasy.
Needs to turn this. It's full, right?
I mean, I guess. Little update on our lives. You guys, we did it. We did it. We got these guys on from the back to the front. I don't know if you can see it. We have been procrastinating on this for so long. And we did it. So now we just have to figure out how we're gonna connect the brakes without the backing plate. Ben, per usual, is over here trying to figure it out.
That's not gonna work because that's not gonna go in the hole next to that. So this one will work.
What's not gonna work?
So the rivet's not gonna go into the hole that close to the elbow.
Oh, duh. So now what? Do we need smaller rivets or you have to make another hole?
Make another hole somewhere.
Okay. So this thing used to be attached to this part of the backing plate. And that's where the brake lines, connected with the car. So Ben took it off. I don't really like this thing. Ben took it off. And we're going to try to install it to the new backing plate replacement.
That's the third one out. So it's like that goes through perfectly.
Cool.
So I just need to work out where I can put the other one of these in. Maybe I can put it like down lower, so it like actually fits there. Let's see. So close. Okay, let's try this.
Cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good. Sorry. Focusing failed. Come on.
Got it?
I don't know. Hopefully.
Is it like?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. I did this before. Oh, maybe. Which way does it go?
Do you want me to hold it down? While you do it?
It's like one of those things where you have to kind of do it, but like.
that the right piece?
I think so. Like it like was really hard the last time I did this. Like it was like not a fun little maneuver.
Is it ever fun?
This one, I don't know. They were easier on the escape. I feel like this. We had to do like something like this on the escape, and it was like.
Oh yeah, and it was just like clip.
Just clip, yeah.
But it wasn't fun.
I mean, it wasn't fun. It wasn't hard like this. I feel like I should have put the like washer on the back, the clip on the back, and then like had this thing going on the front. Would have been so much easier for me, like rather than putting it on the back like a dum-dum. Like it was just a late night and I did this last time. It's like it's not gonna go on. I can see the gap there. It's just a lot.
Does that mean it's touching that thing?
It's the brakes. It's touching the brakes. It's spinning. It's working. It's working. So, how many years ago was it?
I'm gonna say, so okay, we got here, coronavirus.
What year was that?
2020. Right,
So
we
it
got
was
here 2019.
So we got here, we reversed this car into this driveway.
2019.
No, December. Okay, I'm gonna say this. All right, this is kind of interesting. This is a good one. All right. So we reversed this car in this exact spot into this driveway on December the 24th, 2019. I don't know how to do the math in my head to work out how long it is from there to now, but I'm gonna guess it's like 2 years. And literally, I am putting the wheels back on, and we're about to move this car for the first time since December 24th, 2019. And that day, we drove all the way from New York in this car. There were rattles, the exhaust pretty much, by the time like Sophia was reversing in here, because she drove the last little bit, I could hear the exhaust was about to fall off the bottom of the car. Like it was horrible. Everything was bad. So right now, I have this brand new rattle gun, which we didn't even have in December 24th, 2019, putting on some brand new shiny wheel nuts, and the front wheels are going back on and they spin, they look great. And I'm about to lower this onto the ground, and this car is going to move under its own steam for the first time in 2 years. For us, that's huge. If you'd have told me that was going to happen, I would never have believed you. Anyway. That's the end of that.
Let's get the other one on. How are they looking?
Dry. Just checking the brake lines because we just literally just replaced the brake lines here, and we've done the dust cover delete. This is the long range off-road delete thing, which didn't really fit. We just made it work. Yeah, it's whatever. It's good. It'll work. We're gonna get rained on. I gotta fix it. I gotta do this. Definitely a lot of groaning. Not a lot of wheel going on. The 6 wheel nuts of salvation. And that's definitely not going on properly. Bravo. Yes. Let's do this. One. There's the other one. I know I'm not supposed to jack it off the diff, apparently, but I don't know what else to do here.
Why can't you jack it off the diff?
I don't know. Just heard that you're supposed to. No one's like still on. How much higher can I go? Just try, right? Guys, so the jack stands out.
Oh my god.
The eagle has landed.
Ta-da! Wow.
Eagle has landed.
Woo!
Wow.
Did you want to say something?
No.
No?
Who needs words? That was amazing. Welcome to the kitchen table in Sophia's mum's house. This is where we do a lot of our work and where we edit the videos for you guys.
Yes.
We're just wrapping it up now and we're watching again the footage back of us putting the wheels on the ground, and it feels exciting even watching it back. I don't know whether I was excited enough in the video to really relay my feelings on this one, but it feels crazy. 2 years of working on this car, never would have imagined it would have taken that long. Spoiler alert though, the car does move. So if you'd like to see that, please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified when we upload next week's video and you can see this old girl back on the road. It will be exciting for us, and I hope it'll be exciting for you guys because it's a pretty big step in the process of us getting back and traveling. So we will see you next week, and we hope you enjoyed this video.
Woohoo!